Two dogs who were bitten by a rattlesnake are warning others to be on the lookout. 9-year-old Jango was killed when he was bitten outside his home in Brooksville this weekend. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank spoke with the dog's owners today and shares their warning.
Dan Henderson and John Rappaham first fell in love with their house in Brooksville because of what their 3 acres offered the dogs.
It was all fenced in, so it gave ample room for the dogs to run and play and be dogs.
Last Sunday, they were visiting family in upstate New York while a dog sitter kept watch over Herc, Junior, Bronson, and Jango. At 6:30 in the morning, they got a call.
The dogs were bleeding and something was wrong.
Bronson and Jango had been in the yard and were bitten by a snake. By the time Dan and John made it back to Brooksville, the vets had given anti-venom, but said it was touch and go. Bronson's face was badly swollen. 2 days after the bite, Jango was in even worse shape. They were with him when he died.
You can't explain it. You're never going to have an animal to replace him. We don't have children, so we're like our children, our fur babies, I guess you could say. So we spoiled them.
With the type of land they live on, there's probably very little that could have been done to avoid this. But John and Dan do have some advice for other dog owners.
Just be cautious and think twice, and just check your yards before letting your animals out for something as simple as going to the bathroom.
The snake has not been found, but they do believe it was a rattler potentially living in a gopher hole. The biggest hole is the one in their hearts.
When Jango were to go outside, Bronson were to follow him around, so I think that's probably why they both got bit. They were one and the same.
Bronson will have to go on without his sidekick.
They both sleep in the bed, and now that there's one less in the bed at my feet, it's hard enough. So I'm just thankful we were able to save one of them.
The years they thought they had left with Jango were gone in an instant. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
Now, One Animal Foundation says that there are 150,000 dogs and cats bitten by snakes every year, and most are not deadly, especially if they're treated quickly. Bronson and Jango were treated within an hour.